Welcome back, my warriors, to more GreedFall. Last time we went to Glendon and did the trials, and we also had helped out Siora. But we're back here in Fradee because Siora's mission actually showed up between loading the screens from last time, and so we're gonna go ahead and continue.
Carans, could you help me once more?
What is it?
I must prepare the ritual for our mother's funeral, and I think that I will need your help.
But your sister will be there. Surely you'd rather be together.
For the ritual, yes, it will only be the two of us. But before that, your support would be a great help. Will you come with me?
Of course. I'd be happy to be by your side. Let's go.
Alright. Guys, here we go. Last mission before we start. Might as well go ahead and do it in this episode. Yep. It's time. And now that I think about it with Siora, we're far into the game, but not too far. Actually, we are nearing the end, but we still have some ways to go, so. I guess this could affect side missions if you don't do them early on.
Siora, Asir, always with your new friends. Teer to what do you want?
Yeah, she always says that.
I'm only here to accompany Siora.
I came to give our mother back to the earth, Iselt. It is high time we did, I know. Performing the ritual might help me feel less empty. Iselt, I miss her too. Did you go to Vasrigan? No. Preparing the place is the role of the Donegada. I was afraid I would not do things properly.
I don't understand that. Maybe because she only taught Siora. Siora's the younger sister, though. Maybe Zell didn't want to be, or she just wasn't wise enough. I'm surprised nah, not really. So, yep. We have to follow the map. Going up. Let me see. It's right across from here. Wait, can we go? No, we can't. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go over here and then run over there, so. Did it Keaton? I think that's what this place is called. Can we go through there? I don't think so. There we go. Alright, so I'll go over to the actual area and then... Oh! Yeah, I remember you. I remember all of you. We're gonna take the upward path. Here we go. And now we run. But yeah, I'll cut when we get to the actual place.
We are approaching Vasrigan. This is where I will perform the ritual. This burial mound has been the final resting place of our queens for generations. It must be prepared before we can start the ritual. Something's wrong. Normally, you would hear the birds singing in this place.
What do you mean?
And yet everything seems normal to me.
There. Hanglands. This is not their natural habitat at all. We cannot leave them here, so close to the burial.
Alright, so we're here with the Tinlands. And of course they've taken over everything. Let's try and stay out of their vision. Here we go. So yes, it's easy to take down the Tinlands in this area, but it's an annoyance. Because we gotta destroy the nest. There are usually two bull type enemies. But they're not here. Come on, hurry up, Sardet. Move it along.
I do not understand what they are doing in this area. You never see any around here. They must have nested in the shadow of the burial mound.
In that case, we have no choice but to destroy their nests. Otherwise, they'll just keep coming back.
You are right. We cannot let these carnivores roam so close to my mother's
Yep.
remains.
So they were here from the beginning, so I don't know how much this will change anything. There we go. And we've destroyed everybody else, but not the big one yet. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. See, the shadow burst destroys all. There you go. I don't think we brought Petrus here last time. Last time we brought Kurt. Then again, Petrus did just say something, so I guess that's all they get. I mean, these are like companion quests, so other companions won't say too much about the situation. There we go. And again. And they're down.
Your magic is running out. Take a potion.
Yeah, I just have to dodge. Poison. There we go. So yeah, they aren't too much of a challenge now. They resurrected. They were not supposed to do that. I knew there was something weird. I didn't see the skin. I was like, what the heck just happened? They resurrected. You can't do that. Yes, we can. It doesn't matter.
These beasts will no longer
Ooh.
trouble the peace of
I thought that was Petrus. I saw stuff on Petrus like, no, that's his armor magic. I thought he just blew up like for a second. That scared the heck out of me. I said, Petrus, no! Oh my goodness.
Is there anything else to prepare?
Of course. We will need some sensors crafted especially for the ritual.
Where can we find them?
Already got him.
And I will give you a list of all the ingredients. Once we have gathered these last items, then he said, I thank you for being by my side.
Don't mention it, Seal.
We have all that we need. Let's go back to the burial mound to put everything in place.
Alright. So we go forward, she talks, and we go out.
Here we are. It is on this stone altar that we will place the body of my mother. We must place a censer where her head will be, and another near her feet. And then you will have done everything you could to help me. And I am infinitely grateful for it. Your presence by my side means a lot to me. But only my sister and I can participate in the ceremony. This is how our ritual of the dead is performed. Do you understand?
I don't know why we have to answer that, but let's go out. Goodness, man. Okay. So yeah, I just go out and then go back in. Yeah, because everything has to load. Which makes no sense to me, but one last look. I mean, she has a lot of face paint.
There. Everything is in place. Thanks again, Onal Manawi. My sister should be joining me soon. You should wait outside. Oh, these rituals are demanding. But they help us to say goodbye to those we love. You have been a true friend. A Karans, accepting to help me the way you did. Thank you. I will never forget the kindness you displayed. Conforming to our customs and staying by my side.
It's only natural, Siora. I know what it feels like to lose someone who is dear to you.
We should go now. It is time to return to the living.
Alright. We got Siora representation 3. Alright guys, so I'm just going to go back to the village. Actually, I'm going to go back to the residence because now I've got to do what I've done with Afra. Meaning I'm also going to have to pull up a guide, so. Alright guys, I'm here with Afra. And I decided to take her outside. Hopefully this will work. Let's get in the shadows a bit. Alright, so I was able to pull up the guide. And let me get from behind that tree. Hopefully we have enough space. Okay, so I pulled up the guide, and so now I'm ready to ask her the question. So, as the first time.
Karans, do you need something?
So this is basically what you should have, I guess they wanted you to do. You have to do all the missions and then do the questions. To me, they should have been at least more open about how these questions would work. Because you see how they have the hearts there. And I already told you guys how I felt about that. So, again, we have 2 different questions. So, we'll ask her how she feels about the loss of her mother.
I'm sorry about what happened to your mother. How are you feeling?
Unwell? I am angry. And I feel an immense void within me. I blame myself for not having been on this battlefield with her.
Okay. So, guide tells me, tell her about having to say goodbye to your own mother.
I understand. My mother had the Malachor. And yet I had to leave her behind as she was at death's door. I can't help thinking that I should have stayed by her side. Just like you.
And you could not have done anything to save her, either. Thank you, Onol Manawi. Your words alleviate my sorrow. Anything else?
Alright. So that's 2 reputations with Siora. Now, I think it's this one. Why was she so certain that the missionaries were lying?
How did you know that those missionaries were lying? After all, given the situation, your mother could have wanted to form an alliance.
I knew my mother well. We were close. She would never have renounced her beliefs to forge an alliance.
Okay, so tell her logical given the culture.
I think I understand. Your island, your culture, and your faith are so closely tied that you cannot renounce one without renouncing the others.
Exactly. The earth talks to us because we believe in it, in its spirits. Without these beliefs, we would be but empty shells. Our mother would never have wanted that for us. I am happy to see that you understand us so well. Anything else?
Alright, 2 reputation again. Alright, now for the last one.
What do you intend to do now? Will you become the Dunegad of your clan again?
I will most likely do it, but not now. I still have a lot to discover by your side.
Okay, you're supposed to tell her that you will understand if she had to go help her people.
I hope that you do not feel constrained to do so. I would completely understand if you had to go back to your people.
You are a noble-hearted man, and a true Onol Manawi. Do not worry. I'm not staying because I feel constrained to do so, but because I like being with you all. And especially with you. Anything else?
Alright. So now we can go ahead and ask her those other questions. I don't think they'll affect anything, but if they do, don't worry, I have a save.
The first time you saw me, did you really think I was a native?
Aside from the way you dress, you resemble a native. I have never seen an Onol Manawi amongst the renaigse before. Is it so surprising that I made this mistake?
Ask her if the singular appearance made you more attractive. Why would I say that? Tell her you find that resemblance unsettling. These are weird questions to be asking. Nah, I don't think Siora's for the first one.
No, but I find it unsettling. On the continent, everyone looked at me as if I was this strange beast. And here, people think that I'm a native despite the fact that I know almost nothing of your culture.
I understand that it might be a strange experience, but you should wear these marks with pride. Because they are the marks of the Onol Manawi. Those whose flesh is bonded to Teer Fradee. This makes us closer. Anything else?
Do you have anyone, a friend perhaps, whom you can talk to in this trying time?
I usually confide in my sister, but she's suffering too. And I think she resents me for not having been there when our mother needed me.
Tell her that you are here for her. That sounds like some weird relationship trying to start crap. What are you doing?
Is there anybody else you feel close to?
I have some friends at the village, but they are not by my side at the moment. I wish they were. Anything else?
Why are you and your sister so different?
If you're talking about physical differences, they're linked to the fact that Iseld is not on Olmenawi. When we were little, we were perfectly identical. But our tempers were always different.
Tell her you were glad that she is gentle in her. Nah. Ask her what kind of child she was. Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
What kind of child were you?
I suppose I was very curious and studious. I loved when our father taught me the name of some plants and how they could be used.
Then you haven't changed. Isn't it out of the same curiosity that you chose to follow me?
At first, perhaps. But the more I know you, the more I find other reasons to stay with you. Anything else?
No, that's all we have.
I must leave you. See you later.
Alright, so let's go back inside the house and see what's developed. Alright, so let me put her in the house. Kurt, you're coming with us. Go out and come back in. And then I think we should talk to her.
Carence, I am glad you came to talk to me. I have something to ask you.
I'm listening.
What do the women on your island do when they really like someone? Everything is so complicated where you come from.
In my culture, we do not talk about our feelings. Especially not amongst nobles. Marriages are arranged more often than not.
I knew it. Never mind. I'll do it my way. Your body and your soul are speaking with mine on Olmenawi. And if you feel the same way, I would love to spend some time alone with you.
I would love that too. Meet me outside my room the next time we're at the house.
I will be there. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Alright. Go out. And then come back in. Alright. So I think I should go upstairs as well. We'll see.
On Olmenawi, do you still agree to spend some time with me?
Of course. I was waiting for this moment. Come.
I have never met someone like you. On Olmenawi, my heart has never beaten so fast for anyone. What about you? Do you think you are my Minundhanem?
I hope so. Because I love you too, Siora.
Cair. This is how we say I love you in our language. Coden nes greda komolai. Our two hearts beat together.
That's what I'm talking about. Why couldn't I get that the first time? Man, it's Siora, man. I love her so much. She's so unique. Okay. So, yeah. That happened. And there's also one more I wanted to do. I'm probably going to do it now and then redo all of that again. Yeah. Nah, I think I'll just make a save and then do that. So we're gonna go ahead and continue on and go look for Constantine. Alright guys, so we're here at the Camp of the Ark, or Stone Ark, and I want to do something first. I want to try getting ahead of the mission, just to see if we can. I want to see how planned out this game is. Because if it's well planned out, I shouldn't be able to get up here. Kind of like the rest of the game. Alright, 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 okay. Okay, look at this. There's already fire in the trees. Are you serious? I also brought Afra and Petrus with us. Get it? There we go. Alright, so we're gonna go see if we can find Katasak. And then we'll probably move to go save Constantine. Yeah, I see you over there. You see me. There you go. Yep. There you go. Take all that. And one more. Alright, just in case that we have to fight them later on, I'm just going to go ahead and take care of this now. So we see all the bodies. This is where you had to run. And when we go down here, we should find them. Whoa, this undried man. Come on, come on, you don't see us, you don't see us. Oh, yes you do. Get away.
Watch out! Grenade!
Nah, he got me. Ah, these rocks are blocking everything. And these guys don't use any type of weapons. They only use like guns and magic, so all of us are long range. Okay. Coin guard. Where's Katasak? Where's his body? It's somewhere around here. Attack. Yep. Okay. So I'll run over to Constantine. Alright. We just went all over where we're supposed to run across, so let's check it out.
This is the camp that Constantine's escort must have established.
Yep.
Someone or something attacked and tore everything to shreds. This seems all too familiar.
Search the zone. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what's happened here.
So all we do is, never mind, there's something here.
Most of the weapons are missing. Our soldiers wouldn't have taken a rest without defenses.
Right here?
The tents were lacerated by what looks like claws, and there are traces of blood everywhere. Some of these men must have been attacked in their sleep. By beasts? Our soldiers were attacked by surprise, and there were animals among the assailants. However, our men reacted properly. They were armed and they fled as best they could. There are no bodies, and no sign of Constantine or Katasak's presence here. Perhaps they were in another place, and the soldiers wanted to join them. We need to follow the tracks.
Alright, so last time we just followed the tracks.
This area has been trampled. An entire stampede passed by here. Our soldiers must have fled the zone and taken this path followed by their assailants.
Alright, Afra, Petrus, feel free to queue in.
This is a sacred place of a native cult.
Alright, don't say calcified.
More tracks. Footprints. They must have fled this way. Strange. These trees look half calcinated, as if
Even
they were
if you say
exposed to immense
calcinated.
heat.
What the heck,
These weapons
Sardet?
are in
No one
terrible
uses that type
condition.
of
Whatever
language.
did these men come up against?
And again, no one uses the native language as well.
Another burnt tree. This path seems to have been scorched in flames.
Yeah, and oh my
More
goodness, look at
signs
all
of
the beasts that have been slain. Man,
I can't
these
believe
soldiers
that our
must have
soldiers
been
could
running
be
through
carrying
all of
so
them.
many explosive
Of course not, it
potions.
was us.
New footprints. It looks as if a group met up with them and took this path. There was more fighting over here. There are not only the corpses of our own men, but where could these other soldiers have come from?
You sit around here? Whoa! Oh, I did not see this last. Ooh, they were fighting these types. Yeah, they were gonna die. it was inevitable.
There are footprints. Only a handful made it up to here.
All right.
The path stops on this overhang, and despite signs of a skirmish, I can't see any sign of Constantine or Cair.
All right, time to search.
I don't recognize these men. Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been responsible for the attack? This one is carrying a letter. Let's see. And these rocks were broken, as if they had taken cannon fire. What could have happened here? According to this note, this troop came from an outpost of the Bridger lines close by. A patrol, no doubt. Could the bridge in some way be linked to this attack? That makes no sense. These vials look familiar. Cair used the very same to stock his potions. He must have come here. I'm going to pick them up. I recognize this sack. It's my cousin's. Oh, Constantine, what have you gotten yourself into again? Very well. Let's sum things up. Constantine and Cair definitely came through here to perform some sort of ritual, but they were attacked. An attack obviously involving wild animals. And then there are these traces of inexplicable flames. Could it be magic?
No colonist understands how to control the fauna of this island. Whereas for the native wise men...
You believe Cair could have orchestrated this attack?
Who else? You know all too well that with your cousin a hostage, you would be obliged to cede to the demands of the natives.
He would then have only accepted to treat him in order to gain his trust. I don't know. But regardless of who is guilty, I must find my cousin. We could return to Wen Xavier to learn more. Perhaps Cair returned there. Or maybe his Voglendai could tell us where to find him. We are also going to have to visit the outpost. Their soldiers were involved in the combat, or at least the end of it. They must have some stories for us.
And you think that they would have taken Constantine? Is that possible? Maybe he was in need of treatment. But if you suspect them to have participated in the combat to capture him, I think you're wasting your time. I know the captain of that outpost. A pessimistic man who would never order an attack without being absolutely certain of total victory without losses.
Perhaps. Unless he was simply obeying orders. It does belong to the Coin Guard, after all. However, one way or another, Constantine is in danger. Let us be on our way without further delay.
All right. And this isn't the one without Kurt, so, you know, just to let y'all know. So, Petrus didn't say anything. Why is that? And it's probably going to take me some time to actually get down to the outpost, so I'll come when I get there, you guys. Alright, guys, we're here in Xavier. And we're here to question Aiden.
I've heard stories of your exploits. Thank you for all you've done. It's unusual for us to be offered aid by a renaigse. It seems my Teer was right. You are on Almanawi. How can I help?
Okay, so he says that whenever you talk to him. I don't think we ever talked to him before.
Cair has disappeared. Would you have any idea as to where he went?
What? But my Teer followed you to help you. How would I know where to find him?
I don't know exactly what happened, but he took my cousin to a particular place. A place to perform a ritual. Their escort was attacked, decimated by beasts and by magic. And my cousin and Cair have disappeared.
And you believe that the Teer has taken your cousin and killed his soldiers? Your heart must beat in shadow to believe that the man who offered you his hand only did so in order to better betray you.
Wait. This is not what my friend wanted you to hear. Perhaps they were wounded, and your master wanted to take Constantine to a safe haven to heal him. We must find them at all costs. Wherever they are, they most certainly need help.
Forgive me, Doneged. Your words are true. I spoke without thinking. But I do not know how I can help you.
There may be a way. I found these vials of potion on the battlefield. Do they belong to your master?
They could very well, but let me see them closely. No, they are not his. This potion does not seem like any of those my master prepares. I do not know this smell. The plants used to make it do not come from here. Another Doneged must be implicated, but none that I know would attack Katasach. May the trees protect us. Who would attack the water that heals? The earth that feels? They must be in grave danger.
Yes. I sincerely hope that we will find them, that they are alive and well. I must go. I need to continue my investigations.
When you have discovered anything, let me know. Kwawelemsek.
I have to go.
Kwawelemsek.
Alright. So, you gotta go back to the base and ask the guy who's wounded. So I'll go ahead and go over there. Alright, we're back here at the outpost camp.
Colonials.
Yep.
De Sardet.
A legate. Pardon my Captain Idris. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for Constant.
The governor.
My cousin was his
Yep.
men, but we found wounded and...
Have you We've had neither. I wouldn't risk. I'm not crazy. I'm truly the region.
You do.
Nice.
One of them.
And they are.
Amazing.
They were we have lost yesterday.
Help
And
us.
you didn't go. You hear?
So the last of you can think.
Why do I have to?
Captain, my name is Afra. You might remember me. I passed by this outpost with my fellow scholars.
The lost expedition. Yes, I remember.
His Excellency was able to extract us from the situation we found ourselves in.
His Excellency has powers that I do not possess.
I'm casting no stones at you. You are isolated and without resources, and understandably a bit angry. You have the feeling that the powerful of this world have abandoned you, and you want to make them pay.
Now I'm starting to
But a
question
life
how this would
hangs
work
in
if
the
we had
balance.
the coin
We
guard
must
over them.
save him.
You were right. I will tell you everything I know.
Yeah, one of your men were attacked. Let's go talk to him before he dies.
Concern.
Did you?
Not.
Real. This.
I need to be.
Alright. Well, yeah, I guess I answered him one time. So let's turn here. I think there was something on the ground last time. Yep. What's this? Something in the journal, Captain Idris. Our situation has become more. This isn't here when you come here earlier. You actually unlock this place after you get Afra. But we haven't been paid in a long time. Yeah. Is this something I take back to Burin? I don't think so. I really don't.
What are you doing there?
I know.
Yep.
What
Let
are you
me
doing
give him the
behind me?
potion.
You know.
Yeah.
Nice.
Were you able to
Yes, I was.
give it to me? There. We must.
Will he make it?
I hope so.
And if he survives?
Come back tomorrow.
Very well.
See you soon.
Alright. Now we gotta go wait again. I'll be back.
Hello, soldier. How are you doing?
Better. A lot better. Are you the one who saved me?
I simply prepared the potion. Could you tell me what happened?
Yeah, he'll
We
tell
want
us.
them, so does there was. I came.
I'm going.
That's
Yeah, I'll have a word with.
Alright, inform Captain Idris. So I don't know where we're supposed to take this note to, but I'm going to guess Governor Burin. So after we do this, we're going to go talk to him.
Excellency, thank you.
Please.
Did you learn what you need?
Yes. He and my cousin's escort. A strange source.
One of those rebel savages. They must have learned.
Don't apologize.
Like you freed the scholar. Thank you again.
I need to be going.
I would very.
Okay, searching for Constantine. Now a dead man's voice. Question Darwin. Who's Darwin again? I don't remember. Oh, this is nice. It's good to get science too at this point. We're gonna need it if we're gonna, actually search Katasaki's body. Get the shockwave. Alright. Question Darwin. Darwin or Glendon? Let me see. No, it's Darwin. Oh, from one of the nearby villages. Okay. Well, we can go question him. Because I think we get his body. Did we get Katasaki's body? Yeah, from Darwin and them. Oh, okay. Let me go to the Bridge Alliance first. Alright guys, we're heading toward Darwin right now. It seems like that note is just something to learn about, the guy at or Captain Idris. Yo.
Hello.
Renaigse, there you are again. What do you want?
To speak to you about my cousin's capture and the massacre of his escort. A soldier from the nearby outpost survived and told us that you were present on the battlefield.
Menace them or convince them to speak. Why would I menace them?
I know that you see us as your enemies, but we are not here to harm you. I only seek to find the man I consider to be my brother, as well as the man who is protecting him. Katasak, one of your greatest Donegada.
No Donea Exregao would attack Katasak.
If you didn't attack him, you must know what happened to them. I was told that an islander took my cousin away. Perhaps your men were there to aid them.
We do not have your cousin, and we do not know what happened to him. As for Katasak, and the worst, Teer, he died from his wounds. That night, we heard the sounds of a terrible combat. The ground shook all the way to our homes. We went to see, but we arrived too late. The last breath of Katasak had returned to the wind when we arrived there, and many of the renaigse were dead. We could do no more. We carried the body of the Donega and...
He gave this request to my...
Why? What do you want to do with him, renaigse?
Could you just point the camera at the warrior?
Understand what killed him.
There you go.
We were told that an island native was there and that he likely led the attack.
No Donea Exregao would attack Katasak.
That is the very reason I need to see...
You may see him.
Alright. So, I believe with what I have right now, I think you need science too. You can actually examine him yourself. However, if you don't have that, Afro will examine him. Now that I'm considering it, it'll probably be better if we watch Afro examine him, because then we want to watch the same examination. Yeah, I think that'd be better. Unless we use Petrus. Petrus may examine him. I don't know.
Katasak. Seeing the state of his body, I hate myself for having suspected him. Forgive me, Donegad, to have doubted your loyalty and even more for what we are about to do. Now then, let's see what story this corpse has to tell. Afra would know how to get information from this body. I'll need to go and find her.
Okay, so as expected, I need to go get Afra, so that's what I'm about to go do.
Here is the body of Katasak. Could you examine it and tell us what you make of his wounds?
Of course. This won't be the first time I've examined a corpse. We note a great number of large, blunt force contusions, covering the entire surface of the victim's body. None of the wounds could be attributed to a blade or a spear, nor are there any visible bullet entry points. Practically every bone has been broken in multiple places. The rib cage was torn open and then collapsed. The open wound reveals multiple perforations of the vital organs. Here, the borders of the wounds have been singed, The flesh is blackened, exposed to a flame, no doubt. And we also note several patches of mineral residue. They seem oddly out of place in spite of the exotic insular origin of our deceased. I would be hard-pressed to tell you which of the wounds proved to be the fatal blow, but one thing is certain.
He was smashed violently by a giant rock that was without a doubt on fire.
Yes. These wounds are similar to those given by a heated cannon shot, though in a less regular fashion.
The dead soldiers we found had identical wounds. As crazy as this may sound, whoever is responsible for this attack is capable of wielding molten rock.
In any other circumstance, your conclusion would qualify you for an asylum. But I stand on the side of the improbable. The natives' powers reside outside the body of knowledge we possess.
I can't imagine an Adaig behaving like this. It is not their way. That they might attack careless hunters or warriors, true, but to attack Catasach, the power to call volcano fires, could only be that of a guardian. No simple man wields mountain fire.
We still don't really know who is actually behind this attack, nor what they want. Judging by the severity of these wounds, I fear the worst for Constantine.
All your experiments. You've learned so little. You've learned to fear. Your instincts should have been enough.
We had to at least try. Are you not even concerned or angered by what happened to Catasach?
We've grown accustomed to the loss of lives, your relentless attacks and incessant treacheries. All the same, there is truth in your words. This attack is out of place. Guardian and Donegad would never attack one another. There is a ritual that might help us. Anatalas Fair.
The Anatalas Fair.
All right.
You
need to go get Tyrannohawk. All right, we'll go ahead and do that, and then I guess we'll bring her back here after we collect something, because I think we have to collect something first. And then we'll call it there, guys. I think there's an intuition wall over here, so I'm going to take this way. So yeah, I'll be back when I talk to the Tyrannohawk. Mev. Hey, you two.
Hello, Mev.
Renaigse, why have you come here again?
I've come to ask you for help.
My help? You still seek the remedy for the sickness on your island? Or are you looking for something else?
My cousin has been taken, and I've been told that you could help me.
Truly? And in what way?
By performing the Anatalas Fair on the body of Catasach, the Donegad.
Catasach is dead. Under Vush Dire. This is a great tragedy. He was a good man. Perhaps the best of us all. How did this happen?
He went with my cousin to a site. We
Fire, but
this is... We want to... What do you mean?
You let the one who tried to kill me go.
That is true. But I can't yet tell you what I will do to the one responsible for this. At least we'll have a chance to find Constantine.
Because it is your true reason to act upon this, no? Whatever your reasons deep down, I too would like to understand. Our island wails in suffering.
You know what? While she's talking this, I'm probably going to be able to show you guys next time how this actually works out.
As my Voglendaig and bring
so,
because
I think I killed him last time.
What do you require?
Nah, I think I let him live.
And
yeah, I think I let him live. Because I thought it would affect Burns.
Or write in your language.
You know how he views us.
Do not forget.
Yeah, it won't change.
Scavengers must because they can ask for the personal.
He didn't have a weapon.
Where can I find?
In Duren's camp.
Very well. Then we can perform.
All right. Leave to the ritual. Yeah.
In that case, let's go together to the ritual site.
Very well.
All right. Find Catasach's weapon. Take samples. Okay, why did I come with her the first time then? Goodness, man. All right, let me go get everything else, and then I can end it off.
Were you able to find the elements I need for the ritual?
Yes. Here is what you asked.
This is good. The moon is high. We may start. Cair, we have come to learn the truth of your death. Ato al confrangawi brandi, ole hanamemen adestame haman. Baravridenan ta hanemo quade grenfem, linqui damda renaute da hodos. Lemat, de ta hawan kloisam, de ta lugedon velam, de ta ragam buledam, de ta tamenam reloidan, a de ta lamen kante bedam en antelam verfragt tangom.
Cair, help me, please!
Show no fear. I do not think he means you any harm.
What is this? This monster? Why is it attacking us?
I don't know. I don't understand. It is as if it seeks you out. It wants you.
You never should have done that, Cair. To save one renaigse, you put us all in great peril.
His spirit is different. He receives badly.
You have woven the bond of the Deathbringer.
What is happening to you? Get a hold of yourself! Come on!
I cannot believe it. He has returned.
Who has?
Finbar. The High King. We thought he was dead. He disappeared months ago.
Is he the attacker? And what of Constantine? Have you seen a young, blonde-haired man? He was sickly.
Yes. The golden-haired was there. And he was afraid. Cair protected him before he was killed by Finbar. Leave me now. I am very tired.
How are you feeling?
Better. What are you going to do now?
If I want to have any hope of finding Constantine, I must follow Vinbar. I have no choice.
Do you know where to look for him? Vinbar has been missing for moons.
There was talk of his companion. She must know where to find him.
Sarah? I am not sure she would be willing to tell a renaigse.
I have no other choice than to try and convince her. Thank you, Mev. You have helped us greatly.
Do not thank me. I have not done this for you, but for Cair. In order to satisfy my curiosity, I betrayed my king. You will find him and confront him, no doubt. All that remains for me to do is to pray that I have done...
Farewell, Mev.
Alright. I mean, soon enough you won't really have the same king, you'll have a new king. Okay, so another thing I also noticed while watching that is that what if we didn't do this first? What if we went to Sarah and did all that and we're talking about finding him? The good thing about this is that I have saves before any of this really fully plays out. But I'm starting to question, what if all that happens? That means I'll have to play through everything again. Well, that's something I'll do. I don't mind doing all of that. If we can get some extra scenes from it in a different path, I don't mind doing that. But yeah, guys, we're going to end it off here. Just to show you guys again. This is the same save. Oh my goodness. Man, I'm questioning. Nah, I don't think you could get 2 in 1. So if we have a loving status, but I wonder if we can get 2 in 1. Nah, that'll probably be too much. It'll probably be too much. But next time, we'll have to go to this one, Cure Malcor, meet with Sarah near Coas. Because I remember we did this first and that last, so hopefully I can get some scenes for that. I may try. I may push a little bit further with that. But yeah, guys, until next time.